a little water. Like I said, I didn't bring much. Alright, so I'm gonna get this party started. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I hope I don't knock you down with my paddling. You can see my little feet there. I gotta quit playing around or I'll get wet. It's super cold, the water already. It's well into October. As soon as I get back in nature, I forget the day's date completely. I think it's the 21st of October, 2013. And I have bugged out of the hustle bustle. I thought while I was out here doing some chores, taking care of the boats after the summer, I thought maybe I would get the last swim of the year in and break everyone's record unless they dare jump in after today. I headed over to this little island. It's one of my favorite spots. There's a couple of bushes there. In the summer they shade you, and now I'm thinking because it's a little cooler, maybe they'll keep the wind down for a break, make some coffee. Anyway. And boats, things like that, boating guide, and as well as a wilderness guide. And I like to mix it up. Mother Nature is definitely my pal. foamy. Nice and foamy. Love this beach. Number one, it's foamy. Number two, it's all pebbles. So it's beautiful. And the foam is kind of cool also. Definitely. Alright. Well, I'm going to get unloaded a little bit and we'll be back. Give you a quick look around. And we came from around there. Totally looks smaller or not as far. Alright. I've been kind of scouring around for little things on the beach that might be useful later projects. I always do this in the forest, anywhere I go. You know, I'm looking for tinder. You know, I'm looking for quartz. I don't think that one is, but this one is more than likely a very hard granite quartz type rock. So yeah, I gave up on putting up a small shelter, this time. It's not cold enough, and the wind's kind of changing a lot because we're on the water. I have my little adventure kit. Call it my guide kit, but it has, like everything I would need. If I didn't want coffee and I just wanted some chicken soup, I have some bouillon kind of pouches, extra fire. I bring just the Lansky sharpener, and a tiny stone that's kind of a pain, but it works. I keep my Leatherman in here. When I'm in the boat, I can always bring everything I want also, but you gotta watch out for carrying too much weight and things. But this is my favorite fire kit. It's got some jute and things in it. Some nice little tin. So today, because I don't have my regular gear and I can't build a fire, it was like, uh-oh. So I got out here and I looked around in the A-liner, in the camper, and I found my old jet boil. So I'm gonna have some coffee with the old jet boil. Let's see if I can dig it out of here. And this jet boil I got in maybe 2006-ish. Could be a little longer, be a little shorter. I'll show you. I used it on the Appalachian Trail a good bit. And I also cook in the fire with it. And you can see there, I'll take the neoprene off. Put the bad boy in the fire. But I have a French press attachment. I'd forgotten that I even had it. I think I went through 3 of these. Jet Boil was nice enough to send me new ones when I'd break them. I haven't used anything like this in years. Since 2008 really. But it's got a neat, my buddy Dave worked on this lid in some capacity at one point, which I think is pretty cool. And it had an automatic place where the attachment could just fit right on for a French press. It's not ideal. I'm not buying the new jet boil, but I have the old one, so I like to use it. But I did hot rod it. I took everything off. So it's just a wobbly little stove. It sticks on the bottom now. It's not as safe, but it's lighter, and I think it looks cooler. And this one also, the inside of it says Primus. It's kind of interesting. Primus stove on the old jet boil. I think it looks cooler, and it's lightweight, so that makes it more functional for me personally. Got my fire kit always, my char punk. Alright, got some fuel. Get some water here. Like I said, I wasn't prepared for this outing. I wanted to do something because it's going to be too cold in the near future to do anything out here anyway, except walk on the beach, which is very lonely, and just no one here. There's no one here now. There's one sailboat just came around. Let's show that guy. Pretty cool. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, it's a little out of my league. That's my league. But Ocean Kayak, I'm a guide, and they take care of me. They help us guides out, and I didn't get any kind of discount on that boat or anything. I bought it from a local guy, and I really enjoy it. I have a one-seater sit on top also. I really love that one a lot for a fast little kayak. But I love the Ocean Kayak, the two-person, or you can convert it to one by sitting in the middle. I love that kayak. Get the Mora, get this guy boiling. Wasting gas. Oh, come on. My aim is off. It's a little windy out here, so. Some old Colombian coffee. So I finally got some epoxy, some clear epoxy, and I think it's done the trick. My last regular gluing of the ferro rod to the antler was 2 years. It lasted 2 years of guiding and striking, so that's not bad. And I think this resin should last at least 2 years, which I'm not going to complain. So, this is probably the last time on video that anybody will see the old jet boil. So I thought it was fun to use a piece of equipment that I don't normally use anymore. So now we're at a rolling boil. I'll turn it off. Put my fancy dandy French pressy
Let that sit for a second. Now I can remove it. Put the bottom cup. You know, they say you can eat with this, and I've eaten out of this one a lot, but they crack and they eventually go bad, and it eventually just becomes a way to cover up the pot and keep everything warm. So once you plunge it down, then you can just drink right out of the French press. So it's a cool idea. I used it for years, you know, on hiking trips. So that's the Malibu 2. So we got a little bit of a review. Survived Hurricane Sandy, buried in the sand. Just a little scuffed out. Malibu 2. Ocean kayak. And if you're a bigger guy, it's a great one-person kayak. And if you're two regular people, it's a great two-person kayak. Some my gear, water, hot coffee, plenty of it. Take a break while I'm out there, have a couple sips, you know, just relax in general. So I'm gonna show you guys a little of what's under the water here. So give me a second. Get my pants rolled up. All right.
is missing a couple of pieces, but there's nothing wrong with it. I love it. Still use it. It's one of my favorite boats, like I said. Doesn't need replacing yet. Next summer will be 4 summers. So definitely gets my seal of approval, and I would purchase it again and will. I'd like to have 2 of them. And another sit on top single also. But we'll get to that. Guiding is not a money-driven career, so although we do try to make a living. Ooh. We're landing there. This is our spot. That's the neighbor over there. Where's the little guy? There you go.